Okay team, it's the 20th of October and it's 1:46 on Friday 2017. Now look at this, there's our previous deployment here and this leading edge. Notice how the front edge of these clouds start to dissolve. See them going and going and going. It shows up better here. Look at this here, there's the double storms that we were looking at. Do you not notice a repeat similarity of the technique they used here? Look, two of them with exactly the same EMF, which I'm going to show you now in a minute. But look how that dissolves there. This is where we're deploying. That's my instructions this morning. This is live now in the last 45 minutes. So it dissolves it there and it knocks the stuffing out of it. But just look at the shape of this here. This is how the force wins forward, and you'll see a line come through it. There's the square. This is the old one. There's the square. There's the fingerprint of that square. I've done videos before. You've seen them in the Atlantic. That square, they cannot rid themselves of that. That gives it away. But look at the NASA worldview. This is how they're pushing them in. This is October the 17th, leading up to one of the storms. Now, what you see here, we see these. They almost look all identical. However, there's a slight difference between every one of these patterns, and that's the algorithmic change that they do in the frequency. There is an outer sync frequency that has the same effect, but every one's slightly different. And you will always see these lined frequencies 90 degrees perpendicular from the main line. And you get these frequencies here, which are forcing frequencies on wind directions. There you go. Totally unnatural, absolutely 1000% man-made. There are others that lead into the storm as well, and here there's others. The lines come off perpendicular to the main line. Here you are, here's one of the leading edges. You see all the different shapes. There is a rotating shape in the frequency 90 degrees down the leading edge. There's another leading edge. You can see it smack in there. Not natural. Here's another leading edge. This was on October the 16th, 2017. Everywhere you look, there are frequencies inside this. This is above the cloud where we couldn't see, and you can see the shading frequencies. Another clean cut edge, look, and guess where this goes back? Straight into the north of Europe there. I believe that one there on the coast, I can't remember, I think that's Holland, is it? But there, straight through there is the IceCat transmitter. Massive transmitter that can send out massive frequencies that Billy Hayes was talking to me about, very complex frequencies, and they show up here. These are the common frequencies we see before storms. The Tesla 90 degrees from the main beam. Here again you can see them. Now this is coming up for the 18th, 19th and 20th, the last 3 days. This is how they make the storms. So in your face. You'll see a flash there. I've speeded this up there, that flick, and you see the storm react. I'll slow it down when it comes up this next time. Now, it's like a massive flash that comes across here. That is a microwave pulse coming up now. There, wham. And then you see this start to rotate and change accordingly. And there's another little flash that comes after this, and then they put an anti-clockwise on this, winding it up, screwing it so that the winds come in. This is the latest storm that we are hitting now. The white here, by the way, is another energy release. They claim to be anomalies. They are not anomalies because the eye of the storm eye of the storm on the hurricanes goes white when they hit it, and then it increases and accelerates the rotation every time without fail. There it is. This is where I believe it's coming from. It's the ground time ELF extra low frequency transmitter. It's like a super dawn, which is in Norway. Here's also a daytime link. Now look at this. You can see, I don't know if you can see those wires coming off them. Those are exactly like they use for the weather modification in Australia. You got these towers here, transmitters across the tops of them, exactly like a super dawn, and then other transmitter towers in between the line. By altering the frequency out of sync, they can steer it and bend it and twist it whichever way they want.